In this activity, you're going to be figuring out how to match linear concepts to different forms, whether it be an equation, an XY table, the X and Y intercepts, or a graph. So in this particular example, we're given an equation. So I'm going to begin by converting it to slope-intercept form because it's my preferred form of an equation. So I'm going to subtract 4x from each side, which gives me negative 3y equals negative 4x plus 18. And then I'll divide both sides by negative 3 to get y equals positive 4/3 x minus 6. So from this point, there's a lot I can do. I can go and graph it using slope-intercept form. So it crosses at negative 6 and has a slope of up 1, 2, 3, 4, right 1, 2, 3 units. So I will put my point right here and do it again, up 4, right 3. I can also go down 4, left 3. Connect this with as straight of a line as you possibly can. Arrows on either end of the line. Now I'm going to make my XY table. So I'm going to pick some smart values. Since 3 is in the denominator of my fraction, I'm going to pick multiples of 3, things like negative 3, 0, positive 3. And if I do 4/3 times 3 minus 6, that's going to give me, let's see, 4 minus 6 would be negative 2. And I just realized I plugged in positive 3, so that means this one would be negative 2. So let me just erase that. Now I'll plug in negative 3. That's going to give me negative 4 minus 6 would be negative 10. If I plug in 0 right here, I would get negative 6. But I also want to kind of show you that if you're observant, I could have really just looked over here at my line and see that the point negative 3, 10, 0, negative 6, right 3 down 2, 3, negative 2 is on the line. Okay. Lastly, I'm asked what are the X and Y intercepts, and I'm going to list these as ordered pairs. So the y-intercept I know is 0, negative 6. The x-intercept is where my graph crosses the x-axis. And the tricky thing here is you can't really tell because it's passing through at a decimal value. But what I do know for sure is that in the x-intercept, I know the y is going to be 0. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. Over here, I'm going to let y be 0, and I'm going to do this algebraically. I'm going to take my original equation, 4x minus 3y equals 18, and I'm going to plug in 0 right here for my y, which means this right here would be 0, and I'd have just 4x equals 18. To solve that, I would divide by 4, and I get x equals 18 over 4 would be 9 over 2, or 4.5 if you like it best in a decimal format. So I can see, yep, that's crossing at 4.5, 0. One more example. So in this particular one, I'm given the graph. I'm not given the equation. So I'm going to see if I can write my equation by first counting my slope. Looks to me like it is going down 5 and right 2. So that's negative 5 over 2. And it's crossing the y-axis, so my b value is 5. Therefore, my equation would be y equals negative 5 over 2x plus 5. I can easily make an xy table. Again, I could just really look at my coordinate plane and find some points that fall directly on the line. So I see one at 0, 5, 2, 0. And this one right here looks like 4, negative 5. My x and y intercepts, I think I actually already have them, right? They're in the table. So right here is the y-intercept, that's 0, 5. My x-intercept is also in the table. That would be 2, 0. Okay, I could find them algebraically. Again, every situation's a little different, and you can get a lot of clues by looking at the graph or looking at the table and the different forms. All right, now it's your turn in this activity to match whatever you're given to a different form.